Soft Life Seamstress. 12 years of marriage, growth, and becoming her again. A 13-chapter deep conversation for a woman 40 plus. The title is My 12 Years of Marriage, Identity, and the Soft Life's Truth Nobody Talks About, from a woman who refused to lose herself. Nobody tells you that sometimes the hardest part of marriage isn't loving someone else. It's remembering who you are while loving them. Marriage can go from can grow you, it can stretch you, it can humble you, and sometimes break the version of you no longer fits. And for 12 years, I had to learn how to stay a wife without abandoning the woman I was becoming. Let that sink in. Let us sink in, guys. If you're a grown woman navigating identity, style, confidence, or even marriage, save this video right now so you can come back to it and listen again. Like, subscribe, and share, and comment where you are watching from. I'm watching from my car. I just left work and going home. And if you are ready to go deeper, work with me, join my lab, Soft Life Seamstress. This is the day before Valentine. Just before I go home, let me just jump on and talk about this. It's a new series I'm starting. The marriage no one sees online. People see pictures, they see smiles, they see the soft life aesthetics, but they don't see the internal conversation you have at night when you feel like you've outgrown a version of yourself. I realized something. A relationship can be good and still require deep personal evolution. Marriage didn't silence me, but it did force me to meet myself at a deeper level. Comment growth if you understand evolving inside a relationship. Losing yourself slowly. Sometimes you don't lose yourself in one big moment. It happens in small compromise. In staying quiet when you would normally speak. In dressing smaller than your personality. In choosing peace over truth. Until your soul feels freaking tight. As a seamstress, for over 40 years, I've learned something powerful. When a garment pulls too tight, you don't blame the body. You adjust the pattern. Marriage requires me to redesign my internal pattern. Save this if you have ever felt like you disappear a little. So the identity shift after 50. Women over 40, 50, 60 plus don't talk enough about identity shifts. Your energy changes, your confidence changes, your tolerance changes. What worked at 35 won't work at 60 and doesn't work at 61 plus. And sometimes your partner is adjusting to a new version of you at the same time you are. That doesn't make either person wrong. It just means growth is happening. Like this video if you believe reinvention has no age limit. It does not. So, communication versus silence. One of the hardest lessons I've learned was that silence protects comfort, but communication protects connections. There were moments I had to ask, am I quiet because I'm peaceful? Or am I quiet because I'm shrinking? Soft life is not silent life. It's not. Soft life is honest life. Share this video with another woman who needs permission to speak her truth. So, boundaries are not disrespect. For years, women were taught that boundaries mean you are difficult. But boundaries are how a grown woman protects her nervous system. I learned that I could love deeply and still say, this no longer aligns with me. This no longer aligns with me. Boundaries didn't break my marriage. They clarified who I was becoming inside it. Who I am. My true authentic self. Comment boundaries if you're learning to honor peace. So, becoming a soft life woman inside a real life challenge. Challenges. Soft life isn't luxury. Soft life is emotional maturity. It's learning to respond instead of react. It's choosing growth over ego. It's healing patterns that exist long before your partner arrived. My journey wasn't about blaming my husband. It was about evolving myself. Save this moment if you are choosing softness without losing strength. So, why I choose to share my story? I didn't come online to be perfect. Not at all. I came online to be real. Because I know other women are going through this. Because I know there are women watching who feels alone inside long relationships. I'm going on 12 years. If my journey gives a woman permission to grow, then my story has purpose. It does. Subscribe if you want more real conversations for a woman 40 plus. Okay? So, style, confidence, and marriage. Your clothing doesn't reflect your internal story. There are seasons I dressed smaller because I felt smaller. And then I made a decision. My wardrobe will reflect the woman I am becoming, not the woman I was told to be. My husband always said to me, are you wearing that? Yes, just watch me. When you shift your style, sometimes people around you must adjust too. And that's okay. That's so okay. So join my lab, Soft Life Seamstress, if you are ready to align your image with your identity. So, healing, I always pronounce H, healing without public blame. I learned to speak from ownership, not from accusation, because healing is powerful when its centers grows inside of blame. You don't have to expose every detail to tell the truth. Privacy can coexist with authenticity. So share this video with a woman navigating private growth publicly. That's what I'm doing right now. Emotional growth versus exhaustion. There's a difference between working on a relationship and losing yourself trying to fix everything. I had to learn when to rest emotionally when to pour back into my creativity, I'm a seamstress, my sewing, my content, my purpose, my body, take care of my body. A fulfilled woman brings healthier energy into every relationship she touches. Like this if you are choosing emotional balance. Like it. Thumbs up. So, building a life while still becoming yourself. Marriage is not the final decision. Hell no. It's a chapter, one of the chapters in your book. And even while building a family compound and creating a lifestyle brand, I was still evolving, still becoming the person I already was. Growth doesn't stop when you say I do. Growth begins again because you're too entwined. Comment, evolve if you're redefining your next chapter. So, what I would tell you, woman over 40 right now, you are allowed to grow beyond the roles you once accepted. You are allowed to change your mind, your style, your voice, and the right people with either grow with you or learn how to meet the new version of you, or just they let's go. They just fall off. Save this message for the day you forgot your power. We all are powerful human beings. That's how we're designed. But sometimes we just forget. So, the soft life truth. Soft life is not escaping challenges. Soft life is choosing peace while you transform. It's loving without losing yourself. It's growing without guilt. It's showing up boldly even after hard seasons. And if you're watching this, you're already on that journey. Before you leave, like, subscribe, share, and comment your biggest takeaway. And if you're ready to go deeper, join my lab, Soft Life Seamstress, where we work on identity, style, and confidence together. Remember this: you're not too old to evolve. You're not too late to rediscover yourself. And you're not alone to rewrite your story. Oh my gosh, your story close. This is the Soft Life Seamstress, and I'll see you in the next chapter. Thanks for joining, guys. And I have so much to talk about in this series. I'm going to create a new playlist. All right, guys. Happy Galentine, girls, and happy Valentine, boys. And I hope you have an awesome day and weekend next week. I should tell you the story too. I took a whole month. I reached a stage in my life that I wanted so much more. And I took a whole month to go to Dubai all by myself. And my husband was not having it. But I went there because I know in myself that I need to grow. And I know that I had a purpose. And yes, I'm married to my husband, but he does not direct my purpose. I do. I have control over my life. I am the co-creator of my life. My God and I. And he tell me that's what I need to do. And I was so glad I did it. I went away for a whole month. And I've learned so much about me, about boundaries, about who I am, what I'm here for, and who I'm supposed to serve. And when you take a step back and do not lose yourself in a marriage, in a relationship, in being a mom, being a caregiver, when you really step back and take what's the word? Take a look of who you really are, then you can take baby step forward. All right, guys. Bye for now. Take care. Much love. See you in the next video, next chapter. Bye.